competing to return the land of our people.
So it seems like you've conceded defeat. How are you feeling?
We're not defeated. How can you concede defeat when you're robbed? We were robbed. We were robbed. I mean this, but we will not take this matter to court because the courts have shown. I mean, you all know. You'll pretend that you don't know this. I have been caught every single day for the last month. Every single day. You must ask the IEC. 19 objections. This is the record number of objections against us, even at the beginning. Since then, there's been more than probably 10 other objections, including the DA. ADEC, I don't know what ADEC is, was there. White people every single day, they think, white people now think that they can have a sigh of relief. Blackface, Landface not going to parliament. It's a mistake, white people. Most of those who stole our land. We are not stopping. Parliament is not going to stop us. Not being in parliament does not stop us from agitating, from organizing, from taking that which belongs to us. Of course, we wanted to be in parliament to be able to push the ANC and the EFF to expose them as they constantly move to the right and they run this fraud. Yeah, and I'm here to thank all the people that voted for us. Black people, I mean about 15,000. I think I need to look at the board of evil. They stole our, our votes were stolen completely. That doesn't reflect the truth, but we're not going to go to any courts because the courts are in the pockets of the same enemies that we're fighting. So the first statement simply say, our people, Blackface, Landface supporters, voters, must know that for us the struggle continues. I'm here as the leader and president of Blackface, Landface to say thank you to all those who voted for us, including the young man, the grandson of Nelson Mandela, Maibuye Mandela, who has come out to say he'll vote for our movement because we're the only movement that represents the interests of black people. I'm here to simply say we'll continue with that struggle. We were robbed. They know they went there, they were 10, they were 50, in some instances 50 of our comrades voted in one station, and it comes as 0. I don't believe that the top leadership of the IEC took any position against us. I don't think they robbed us. I think they're people of integrity. I must make this point. I believe, unfortunately, they have no control over what happens in the lower levels. And that's where the rigging is happening, where the stealing is happening. There is no party in parliament today which will police the ANC and EFF. And that's what white people fear the most, the presence of Blackface, Landface in parliament. So we are saying Aluta continue.
My first reaction is that we're disappointed. We expected to do much better than what I have seen. And I don't know where we are right now. I still hope, at the time in the morning, I mean, our strongholds still haven't come through, and I still hope for a miracle. It will be a great pity if our people did not put us in parliament. Of course, what it means is simply that perhaps our people are not yet ready for us. Over and above, of course, all the gagging order, the strategies of capital and our enemies, and the fact that we're poor. I mean, what will be interesting is if we were to ask us how much money you spend in this election compared to how much money the DA spent, how much money the EFF spent, how much money the ANC. If you just look at that, there's already, these elections are rigged. I'm not talking about the complaints which are there and our incapacity to have been in every voting district. I mean, we could not be so, we could not protect our votes because we're such a poor organization. But I think one must say that I am disappointed, and I really do not think we'll get as low as I've seen. Even I think at the market, I think it was over 20% of declared votes at the time. What happened is that white people voted for the Freedom Front Plus, and black people have not voted for us. I think that's the bottom line. And what that means is that our people are not perhaps ready for the message that we stand for. But I believe that we are the party of the future. I mean, we are not quitting. The good thing is, I believe, we have reached, these elections have assisted us to reach a very large constituency that now knows that we exist, and they're asking questions about what we are. And I think that check the space. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. Not now. It clearly these elections are not looking good. but I believe we belong to the future. There is a black future that will, and I think the message that no, because the truth of the matter is, all these other parties, what do they represent? They don't represent any agenda for black people. They don't. Black people themselves, because of the colonial project, because of the media attack right now, and that goes with it, are not ready for the black project. But inherently, innately, it is their project. That's why when you ask us how many members, we say every black person is our member. They just don't know it yet. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.